that, except I do feel that I must apologize to the one driver. I just feel horrible about what happened to him. I accidentally got caught up in his draft, spun him, and since it spun him, I have to, I put in the description, I apologize to him, I put it out there, I felt horrible about that happening. It wasn't of it. He started in 7th, he finished in 4th, so he's surprised that happened today. Him doing that good, I gotta give him credit. The credit's well worth it. He was a good driver, still is. If I come across that guy again, I'm going to apologize to him. I just feel horrible. I just feel horrible about that happening, but interesting thing about this track, it was actually very slippery today. And what I mean by slippery, you'd think a dry track like this, it's not going to be very slippery. It was cold. It's very hard for tires to keep their grip. So actually at one point you see I had problems with keeping grip. A lot of people were sprinting as fast as they could to really try and gain positions, because it's going to be harder in the later laps to actually gain ground, because every driver's going to really know the track, then they're going to know what they can do. And to that guy again, because you see he's already in 5th place. I apologize. It was a complete accident, and I tried to avoid it as best I could. And I was going to win, but the problem was others were coming up. It was near the end of the race. The guy was getting close to crossing, so I honestly did not want to have I wanted to finish it, and again, I apologize. At least you didn't fall back too far. You only dropped back 1 position from that. You still gained 3, so that was amazing. Especially considering you're keeping up with a lot of people who are used to this track. And doing really well. So kudos to you. Yeah, at one point I was in 2nd for a while, and I was gaining on the 1st place guy. I was gunning for the win. And I had nearly had it. I was catching that man. So, that was really good for a super pull through all this. Even if I'm like gained for position through that whole race, I don't care. It was amazing. It was worth it. Except for the accident that happened, but I still do apologize for that, and I didn't really try. I didn't cheat. It was just an accident that happened. God, I feel like a Canadian. Look at me, I'm gonna apologize for everything. Hey. But I do feel bad, so. I'll take it. Done, it'll load up, because I've been thinking about doing these as small things, just record them ahead of time and then send the links later. Just get my commentary on the race then. This was when the car actually really started having problems with grip, as you notice. This lap, I remember lap 3, it really started having problems. That guy accidentally clipped me and I felt bad for him, and he got hit accidentally by crazystupidhead. I'm honestly surprised you picked that for a name. But honestly, he was really good. Both of those drivers are really good. Zero Ultra Monster wound up coming in 2nd place, and this was where my car really started to have problems. He slid as well. My car lost it. I tried recovering it, but I went to the dirt, damaged my rear suspension a little bit. When I went into pits, it was fixed, so it wasn't bad. It was just light damage. It was patched up quickly. More if the tire got knocked loose. Did you notice it started pulling a bit to the side, and then turning was a bit wider. In order to keep up with the pit schedule I had to go 2 laps. Like, I had to go another lap like that, which didn't bother me a ton, because all I had to do, my eyes, was just defend my position and then pit, get the tire changed, and go. Which I was just getting all 4 changed anyways, so I wasn't too concerned. Say though, the race was amazing, and I did feel bad for a few drivers. That guy thought I cut him off. I did, and I started sliding, and it did that, and I was able to save it. But don't worry, I felt horrible about it. I didn't purposely try to cut anyone off. My tires were pretty worn down, and I was using harder tires, so they didn't really have much grip. So I was practically half the time skating. Yeah, right now crazystupidhead's in 2nd, and I think he just gets overtaken at 1 point by EP Hot Wheels. We're just gonna say episode, just for sure. To be honest though, this race was actually really good. Of course you had people who were like dead slow and getting lapped, but that's with every race. And this was when I said, yeah, I need to go another lap like this, and I needed to pit then on lap 5. Because my pit schedule typically for 5-lap races on courses like these, or 10-lap races on courses like these, at the halfway point I pit. I'll pick hard enough tire compound to make the car last long enough, and then I'll go and really push it to drive faster than others. Because I was able to hold off long enough, it really did help. Plus this car's handling is amazing anyways, so that did help. The one race I did before this, I was in 8th place at start, and I wound up climbing to 4th. And I nearly had the 3rd place guy. And we all admitted muscle cars were rough on this track. Mainly because you had grip issues. You were sliding everywhere if you didn't focus hard enough. However, though, I stand by that was an accident that happened. I really couldn't wait. And that happened actually on the last lap, and I felt worse about that because this guy was amazing, and he happened to slide, and I tried cutting to the outside on the last lap and caught him, and you'll see it. And I didn't get penalized because it wasn't my fault. I got caught in a draft, and he had braked quick suddenly and didn't have time to stop. This guy, I felt so bad for him. He was a Lamborghini driver that they go. Yeah, he's right there. I felt for him. I just feel bad for certain drivers that are just not experienced enough to be able to keep up with the people who are really experienced, but at least they're trying. They're trying their hardest. They're having fun, hopefully. And that's what we all want. It's just you to have fun. We don't want you to sit there and hate the game forever. We want you to have fun with it. And this was where I pitted, saying I needed tires. I chose the same tire compound I had before, which was Racing Hards, because I needed them to last another 5 laps, and softer tires wouldn't have held up. Didn't stop for fuel, because I had plenty of fuel in the tank to actually have a lap left. I could have gone another lap if I wanted. And then these 4 laps I spent mainly catching up on these guys, and it worked because I gained the 3 positions. Skern, if I'm not mistaken, I think he wiped out in a corner, and yeah, I passed him because he wiped out in a corner. He wound up dropping back quite a lot. Pushed the tires a little too hard, if I'm not mistaken. Overall, though, this was a really good race. The drivers were all really clean. None of them really rammed you on purpose. If they hit you, it was more of an accident because of grip. We were all trying to win, and if you get caught up in someone's draft, you're going to slide. And rule of thumb with drafting is the stronger the draft, the less downforce. And less downforce means braking is compromised because your car is lifting up. It wants to keep going. Meaning less stopping power and longer stopping distance. So being behind him as close as I was, trying to stop and avoid it, I did as best as I could, and the game saw it as I didn't cheat. I honestly was trying my best to avoid it. I came close to avoiding it, but it wasn't enough, and I slowed down to at least ensure he wasn't going to be, at least he wasn't just sitting there then, because if he could pull out, I was going to at least, let him get his spot back, and I was going to try and take it the proper way, but I saw the other guys coming in the map, and I'm just like, yep, I'm not waiting, because we're both going to be way back in positions if we do. Yeah, this is where Skern wiped out, and he was another Subaru driver. Guy was good. He kept up. And it's good to see other Subaru drivers like that, ones that care, and just to see another Subaru driver that's not ramming someone like a bunch of people do. Not saying all super drivers are like that, but a lot of companies get drivers that are really dirty in their racing. Me, I try to keep it clean, more of the golden rule, treat others as you would want to be treated, and I really didn't want to hit someone and then turn and hit me and me freak out saying it was unfair when I originally hit them. So, general rule of thumb with racing, we do what makes us look good. We do not do what makes us look bad. And being sportsman-like, with clean driving, since it's a no-contact sport, really does help a lot. And I think, yeah, Hot Wheels up here, he spun out at one corner, and me and the other guy, yeah, this was the corner. He spun right out, and we were flying up on this guy, and we just flew past him. I think it was because, if I had to guess, because I didn't see it, most likely he took the corner a bit wide, probably because the tires were warm. The back end kicked out and he hit that green area. And if you notice the regular grass, but then there's a lighter shade of green by the curbs especially, as you just saw there on the corner, or the curbs, those easily have less grip in the grass, and you hit them, you are sliding. If you hit with tires and you're already starting to, your car's gone. So the fact that I was able to save it a lot is just good quality of the Subaru and having good downforce. Because when I hit those, I didn't hold the gas. I let off the gas so the car's downforce would hold it to the road better. One thing that surprised me was I cut a corner a little close, and I thought honestly I was getting a penalty because my car slid and I cut the corner a bit rough, and I thought I was getting a penalty. I was gonna take it, like, yeah, I deserved a penalty if I did that, and the game didn't even issue me a penalty. I was in such confusion during that part. Like, wait a minute, normally that would give you a penalty. Like, how did I get away with it? What is going on here? And I think it was this one specifically. I just said, apparently someone's on my side today. No, it wasn't this one. It wasn't lap 9. It was, I think it might have been earlier, but I really was, this course was very rough, and on a lot of these corners, as you see, it's easy to lose the back end of your car, and if you lose it, you either have to recover it, or you've gotta come back, or you're gonna lose it. So again, if whoever Crazy Stupid Head is, if you watch this, I am horribly sorry for what happened. It was a complete accident. I really do feel bad, and I think you earned that position a bit more than me. But stuff happens, man. I've had it happen to me before, and it's rough, I know, but you just gotta learn that things happen. Things happen, you just let it go. You did good still, and you earned only 3 points less than me, so take that as a good win. Where me, I would have only earned 42 points. See, I just happened to earn 45. I wouldn't have gained much from that race. Mainly because I didn't really climb a position. I just gained one position. from where I was from start. And that's how they rate the point system, is from where you start to where you finish. So say if I started in the back and I made my way up all the way up to third place, man, that's an amazing race, and at that point you should deserve that race. You deserve the win. But if anything happens, it's more of I'm getting off topic again, being an idiot. But yeah, like I said before, if I started all the way in the back and I made it up to third place, I would gain a lot of points because I had climbed from the back and worked my way to the top. And if I had won it, I would have gotten the maximum amount of points of the race if I had started in dead last. But from starting in fourth and only making it to third, I still improved and held my position, so my driver rating went up, but I also gained a few points for it. Definitely not as much as my other one easily would give me far more, and this is where the guy first spun out, and I was starting to gain on him already. This is where the accident happened. I'll just let it play out from here. Just watch what I do up here. I kept it a little slower than normal. I exited that corner a lot slower, and I felt horrible about it. And at the end of the race, I even typed his name. I picked his name and I formally apologized to him. And Zero Ultra Monster, because I thought this was just karma saying, yeah, that he deserves that spot, but turns out I still got that spot. There's still so many things I did not understand about that race. But I could say that was my personal best of the season. It was the top 3 finish. And next race start the 30th. So I'll be doing all the replays from those races first, I honest. Because now, yeah, you notice from the last lap to that one, there's an 8-second gap there. I was slower. Yep. And from what we learned, the next race is the 30th. So that means these cars will be coming out. I'll pull up and see it. Actually, you know what? I'll go to escapes to show them better. This is something that I like about Gran Turismo, is the escapes mode. They always done good with it, so I'm gonna pick a good area. Here we are, Alpine Road. I'm just using this to show it, then I'm gonna end the stream right here. Our GR3. God dang it, hit the wrong button. And the GR4. My god, it really starts this car all the way back from downtown. So, everyone, have a good day, and hopefully this gets onto YouTube. I don't know what's causing it to not appear, but thank you, have a good day, and goodbye.